headed to the Moreno Farm, and if I fall, you'll know I'll be in the field taking my phone out. This is what Rex looks like when it's ready to harvest. Hold on, Rex. And there's the harvester. All machined now. There's Rex the Sherpa. We're gonna get there. This is how they do the irrigation here. So, unfortunately, this particular piece of land is short on water. By the time the irrigation gets to it, it's almost nothing. So we're almost dependent nearly on rain, which I am planning to change. I'm hoping we'll be able to put a deep well so we can pump out water. And not have to worry about the irrigation. We used to play in here, catch tadpoles, little fish. There's all kinds of birds. Huh?
Binubuhan po namin yan.
Ito na yung kuntod?
Pagpag yun na.
Ito yung kuntod niya?
Ito lang yung kuntod niya.
So alin ang ano natin?
Ito po.
Hanggang?
Doon sa dulo.
Okay, so we're here. This is where they normally just, when they're working the field, they'll rest in this spot. It looks like the storm took away the roof. So let me ask Rex how far we go. Rex, how far? Saan? Here? Hanggang?
Hanggang doon po na may puno na yun sa dulo.
Yung mga punong yun?
Dito lang pong puno na isang yun nasa kanto.
Alright, so this is the rice field. This, how many hectares?
Kulang 1.5.
1.5 hectare, this one. Rex, nasaan yung ano, yung dating yung lumalabas na tubig sa
Water pump po yung
hindi, yung natural,
bukal.
yung bukal.
Doon po yung sa may puno na yun.
Doon kami noon pumupunta para maghugas ng pinggan. So the property goes from here all the way down to where you see the little house, and a little further this way, about 1.5. Wala tayong masyadong tubig.
Dalang baga.
Saan maganda dito lagay yung ano, yung deep well?
Dito po yan sa may
So here, boss, kumusta? And here, and Rex wants to put the deep well here, somewhere in the middle here, so we can get the water to come to that side and all the way down by that small tree. Now behind there is a spring water, so we're gonna go and check that out in a little bit. I remember going there as a kid. I think this is the guy right now who's farming the property. This is how you get water into the rice field, by these canals, irrigation canals. And to get to the rice field, you walk along this 1-foot path made out of earth. And we're now at the back of the lot, and you can see that little house there. That's where we started. and this is still part of the property. So we're gonna go to a natural well here. Look how beautiful the mountains are. The biggest thing that the rice has to compete with is snails. So what you get is when there's too much rain and the rice has just been planted, you get the snails that come and they eat everything. So then you got to start over. The other thing that is another problem here in the rice field are what they call Maya birds, which are tiny little finches, brown finches. They look great. They come in flocks. They will eat everything up on a field and leave you with just the stalks. So those are the two issues that you're always fighting with when you're planting rice. I'm hoping that some of the proceeds here will be able to help out the school that I want to help. It's a public school. We're hoping that some of the food we can help buy to supplement some of the poor kids that go to that school. Another crop that we plant here just for their own consumption is peanuts, and that's what peanuts look like. Yes, peanuts grow in the ground. They don't come out of the bottle. Yeah, this was the swamp that I used to go come when I was a kid. I had lots of fish in here until somebody came in and electrocuted everything. Looks like it's drying up. Anong masyadong tubig, Rex? Kahit wala na tayo ng 3 araw. Yeah, it's starting to dry up, but it still gives plenty of water for the surrounding trees here. As you can see, there's plots of peanuts, some bananas, some root vegetable they call gabi, more peanuts. Yeah, this used to be where I used to hang out and chill when I used to come with my dad. And you know, here you could still see a little bit of the fry that's in there. There's some plenty big tilapia here, and they also have I think you might call it an eel. There's a variety of an eel here that people love to eat. Very good. So a lot of the brush now has covered the guess we can call it a swamp, but if a little effort could be made to clean this up, this would be a great spot. Pechay. Pechay. Papaya. Mangga yan, ano next? Mango. This is a nice little crop. He's insisting that we take some pechay, which is Chinese. I think it's Chinese. I want to say it's not broccoli. It's some sort of Chinese vegetable. And then he's got peanuts here. He's got a little hut here. Cute little dog.
Ay, silupin mo dyan, Manny Duming.
He owns this place.
Ano po taluhin yung anak mo? Nasaan yung anak mo kung kasama?
Ayun, ano dyan sa Aurora.
Even if they don't have a lot, they're very, very friendly. They give you what they have.
May anak na din siya.
May anak na po. Ikaw lang po dito? Kailan ka pa po dito?
Basta nung pag-lockdown nung Marso, nasa Talisa ako inabot. Nasa Talisa pa yung anak ko. Pagkatapos, pag Mayo, sa 20 na punta ako dito.
And they have tomatoes. He was stuck here in the lockdown, so he just stayed here. So they've got tomatoes being planted here too. And beans. They have beans. They use every bit of property to grow vegetables. And like I said, these guys don't have 2 nickels to rub. They have some property and they're giving us, you know, vegetables. Unbelievable how generous they are.
Salamat sa dumi.
Salamat po. Thank you po. He used to be my father's caretaker, so very generous people.
Opo. Sige na po.
Ano daw kukunin niya, Rex?
Yung pong nagpagsak na hero po dyan.
Ah, kailangan niya. Ano ito?
Ay ano po, okra.
Okra. Okra. Look at the size of these. Black beans. They call them. The size, look how long they are. Every little bit, they will use every little bit to grow. Because he's the only guy here, you know. Probably outlived me.
Ating kami ng bukal dito.
Ah, dito yung bukal. Dito kami yung naghuhuli ng maripinat. Yung, alam mo yun?
Yung mga maninipis na may tilapia.
Oo, dito kami naghuhuli ng maripina noon.
Maripina. Ganda yung panliguan namin doon nung nag-aali dito.
Saan?
Yan po.
Oo. Dito rin kami naliligo.
Inuhukadan lang yan. Para maalis yung mga putik.
This is the deep well. Or the natural well. There's 2 of them. So this little bit, when it's going, like that one over there, will feed all of this and further down. And then it empties into the lagoon. So I still remember this clump. Rex, mas matanda pa yan sa akin. Yep, this tree is older than me. So it's been there since I was a little boy. We used to hunt little gouramis in there when it's clear. Ano pangalan niya?
Duming po.
Tata Doming is weeding. He's got some gabi or some root vegetables here. It's kind of like a, I don't want to say cassava, but it's a root vegetable, high in starch, and they put it in when they boil meat and other things. So that's it, man. You tilled whatever little you got. And does he have, meron siyang ano dito? Sagip na ano na palay.
Yan na po.
Si Doming.
Wala po.
Ito na lang.
Punsod lang po mga panamin.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have any rice fields here. He's just farming this little bit of in between the rice fields. He's farming it. So we're gonna head back. We got our pet chai that Doming kindly gave us. So I'm always surprised how people are so generous here, and I'm always surprised by others who take advantage of the foreigners' generosity. So, you know, you just have to really just pick your friends well and keep family close, but you still have to keep your eyes open. Ito, Rex, pwede na itong anihin? Hindi pa?
Kalahating buwan pa po.
Half. So Rex says this kind of rice, it's gonna take another half a month. It's a sweet sticky rice, this variety. And this is cassava. So Doming is still planting whatever raised spot he's got, and this is cassava. So he has cassava. He's got enough here. He's probably got other plants along there too, and when he wants, he goes fishing in the swamp, gets himself some tilapia. Okay, just want to say it's hot as balls here. Holy shit, am I sweating like a stuck pig. Whew. I am sweating, and I should be screaming like a stuck pig, but I am working on the tan. The tan's coming out good. So this is the area that's problematic, as you can see. It's a little bit dry. What we need to do is put the pump over there so we can get water in here. And as we get water in here, it'll automatically come down to this field, which is still our property. So, and I think this is still our property. So it's a nice piece of land. If we can get the water right, we can get 2 harvests in a year instead of just 1. So we're not dependent on rain. And with today's climate, you never know how things are gonna be here. And just like any part of the world, it's unpredictable now, the climate. I often wonder, how it'll be once I get here. Right now is supposed to be the start of summer, but we're getting pounded by rain. Every other day we got rain. It's crazy. And it's like rainy season still. It should not have extended this far into the month, but it did. So it's unpredictable. Holy, wow, that is hot as hell out there. Whew. I gotta cool off. This might be the time I do the heat stroke dance. Man. Whew. Rex is getting us some refreshments before we head into that hot car. Got the air conditioner going. This is the first time I'm turning on that air conditioner in the car because that was a hot round in that rice field. There's no cover there. You're right under direct sun. Holy cow. Whew. So Rex got us some Sprite. Rex got us some Sprite here. Yeah. Holy shit, that was hot. It's like being in a sauna. Holy cow. I had to do what most Filipinos do here. Stick out the belly. I gotta cool off, man. It's so hot.